Hey, what's going on YouTube? Stature here. Today I'm gonna do something a little different again. That's something I mentioned in a couple prior videos. Gonna be doing countdowns of my favorite fragrances that are just a little bit different, not the typical stuff. Best summer, best fall, best this or best that. Trying to think of stuff that's never been done before. I got some feedback from one of my subscribers that he was interested in, like, what are some really good mature fragrances, like sexy mature fragrances for older guys. So right here I picked seven, actually eight fragrances. I have one honorable mention. It's my top seven sexiest masculine fragrances that I own, or at least that I've tried. So I'm gonna jump right into it. I'm gonna introduce my honorable mention. And at first I like to say, I mean, these right here, I tried to select an order of these, but it was really hard to do. I mean, these all could be number one, but I had to pick some kind of order. And the way that I kind of figured that out, I just thought, like, some of these fragrances I haven't used in a while, I came back to, and when I came back to them, I just like really fell in love with them again. So the ones that are in the higher places, they're ones that I haven't used in a while or as much, and once I started using them again, like this past winter, past spring, it's like, I just fell in love with them all over again. Not that I fell out of love with them, but I just really realized why they're so good, and some of them are discontinued. Okay, anyway, let me jump into it. My honorable mention is discontinued. This one's hard to find now. It was in bargain bins for a while once it was discontinued, but then that was a couple years ago. So now I can be going for crazy prices on eBay. I've seen reviewers mention this, and or other people in the fragrance community trying to get their hands on this. So don't be shocked if you find this on eBay or whatever for crazy prices. Anyway, it's from the house of Gucci, and this is Gucci's Envy. Okay, if you like ginger and you like cedar, you're gonna love this fragrance right here. Okay, this is a ginger bomb. I mean, this right here, it's just very sexy. It's very sexy, man. It's very I mean, it could be casual, but it's also formal, and it's a very good date scent right here. This very sexy, very masculine. Just really, if you, like I said, if you like that ginger, really woodsy kind of smell, like that cedar wood, like it's just the right blend. I mean, the reason why this was discontinued is because most houses these days are trying to push market towards younger people, and younger people tend to like the really fresh, aquatic fragrances. So this has been around a while. It's been since the '90s, I believe. I forget exactly when, but this right here, it's a bang for your buck too. A little goes a long way. I do have a backup bottle of this at 3.4, but I'll tell you right now, I'm so glad that I had this, and I'm gonna have it for a while, and I'm gonna be sad when I finally run out. So the projection with this one's a beast. 2-3 sprays, man. Everybody's gonna smell you. It's gonna jump. The longevity's great, about 8-9 hours, 8 to even 10 hours sometimes. I mean, this just lasts all day. Little goes a long way with this one. So if you can get your hands on this, I recommend that you do so, especially if you love ginger and you love cedar. I think there's also cypress in this too. I forget the note breakdown exactly, but it's just that woody ginger smell. I mean, it's pretty unique, and there's not too many other fragrances that smell like this. It doesn't smell dated either, so I don't think it does. But again, if you're for an older guy, it is a mature smell. The younger people aren't going to appreciate it too much, but older people, women, I get a lot of compliments with this one. They really like it. So anyway, that's my honorable mention. That's Gucci's Envy. Okay, getting to my list right here. Number 7 on the list is going to be from the house of Chanel. This one is Platinum Ego West. Okay, this right here is a nice floral, spicy kind of a smell. Very fresh, very clean, out of the shower. This is like a clean cut guy's cologne right here. It's just really, it has like an aftershave feel to it, like a barbershop. Think that you're going to get your hair cut, nice shave, nice everything. It's like, it just fits that. Like, this is for like the guy with the suit and tie. It just really fits that perfectly. It's casual too. You can wear this casually, but it's like what you expect a man's cologne to smell like. It's nothing like really, special or great. But for some reason, I think that's what makes it so good. It's just so plain. It's simple. It doesn't develop too much. It's kind of linear. It starts out more floral fresh and dries down a little spicier, but not too spicy. I mean, it's all season. Just watch it in a high heat, because this thing will project too. This will project pretty far. Great performance, longevity, about 8 to 10 hours with this one. A real bang for your buck. This one, I'm always going to have it in my collection. and that's number 7 on my list. That's Chanel's Platinum Ego S. Okay, number 6 is from the House of Lacombe. Kind of forgotten fragrance. It was in the community for a while. A lot of people talk about it, reviewing it, and all of a sudden everybody forgot it. So it's one of those. I kind of hate when that happens. Everybody's like, oh, check this out, check this out. I love this so much. It makes their list and every that. Then a couple months later, it's no more mention on it, and everybody forgot it. But I'm bringing it back, and that's Hypnos Pour Okay, Lavender Bomb. This one has probably one of my favorite tops of any fragrance that I own. Just it's really great lavender. It's kind of synthetic smelling, but it just smells good. I mean, it's really good blend of cardamom, lavender. It's that lavender, sadly, I mean, it's kind of like Bleu de Chanel. Like, I love the top of Bleu de Chanel, but it just don't last. This one, right, it don't smell like Bleu de Chanel, but Bleu de Chanel has a really good top. I've heard of people mention they love the top, but then after an hour or two, it kind of turns into something else. And it's the same with this. The top is that lavender, and it's so great. It just makes my heart fly. But after about 2 hours, that goes away. It just becomes a little bit more spicier. But that it's still a good smell after that. It's not bad. It's very well blended. It can be very cloying though, so you got to watch this in the heat. I mean, it's really good for the fall. It's 3 season: fall, winter, spring. It's unique. It's different. It doesn't have that lavender smell like Le Mans. It's a totally different kind of lavender. So if you like the lavender, you're gonna love this right here. Older women, they love this. I get a lot of compliments of this one right here. It's different. Like, they ask me what it is. They want to buy it for their boyfriend. This right here, the only thing is that it's more dress up than anything. So like casually, it can kind of be hard to wear. You can come off as you're trying too hard. I wouldn't recommend wearing it. I wouldn't wear it just like how I'm dressed now, just a shirt and shorts. And this is like if you're going out on a date or a meeting or something like that. I mean, it's something important. You want to save this for a special occasion. So anyway, that's number 6 on my list from the House of Lacombe, Hypnos Pour. Okay, number 5 on the list. Sadly discontinued, one of my favorite fragrances of all time. And that's from the House of Gucci. That's the original Gucci Pour 1. Okay, Booze and Woods. You love booze and you love woods, you're gonna love this right here. When I got this right here, I was like, wow, yeah, I was like, man, I just had to have this right here. And I found out that it was discontinued, so I was lucky enough to find it in the Sephora still. So I went back and actually no, I went to Sephora and all they had left was a tester, and I smelled it. They didn't have any of these left. They had Gucci Pour 2 in, so I went around and it was like one of those little mall stores or something like that. They had a couple bottles, so I bought another 3.4 and another 1.7 just to stock up on this stuff right here because I knew it was discontinued. I loved it so much, and sadly it's discontinued. Gucci has put out a lot of crappy fragrances since then. This is probably, for me, it's like the last good one they ever put out. So but I got enough bottles to last me a while. It's average performance. It's great in the winter. It's great in the fall. I wouldn't really wear it in the spring or the summer. Daytime, nighttime. I just love this stuff right here. I just smell. I mean, I quite often just go up to my counter where I keep all my fragrances. I just sniff it from time to time. It's intoxicating. I just love it. So anyway, number 5 on my list, Gucci Pour 1 from the House of Gucci. Okay, number 4 on the list. I just did a review on this right here. So if you really want to see my opinions on this and check out my review, and that's from the House of Chanel. That's Allure Pour. Okay, this woody, spicy, floral. It's beautiful fragrance, well blended. Again, if you like all the other Allures, the flankers to this right here, Allure Sport, Allure Extreme, the Audition Blanche. This one right here has the same skeleton of all of them. So if you like that smell that you recognize between you probably All Extreme and Allure Sport are closer to each other than Audition Blanche. Audition Blanche is very lemony, but you know what I'm talking about when you smell this one. When you smell this one, you're going to smell Allure Sport in it. You're going to see where it came from. So this is just a thicker, little darker version. Even though it was original, it's a version of the Allure Sport. So if you like Allure Sport for the summer, you're going to like this one for the fall and winter. I'm telling you right now. And this one right here, bang for your buck. It's a good projection, longevity. Just a thing, it can get cloying, just in high heat. So summer's kind of out with this one. Go with the Allure Sport for the summer. Just very classy, man. This right here, tons of compliments. Women love this right here. Can't say enough good about this thing. So when you hear more, check out my video that I made for the part 4 of my Allure series, Allure Pour by Chanel. Okay, number 3 on the list is going to be from the house of Dior. That's Dior Homme Intense, the intense version to the original Dior Homme. You guys probably heard enough about this one right here. This one right here is the second formulation. I get a lot of compliments on this one right here. It's kind of, I think it's really, for me, I like the original Dior Homme better because I like the iris and the cacao. This one right here, it has the iris takes a back seat, and yeah, there's vanilla, and you have the amber that really comes to the forefront with this one right here. So it's kind of like, it's a little gourmandish in my opinion. It's a little sweeter. I mean, it's kind of, it could be on the metrosexual side. Then again, Dior Homme could be too, but I think it's more masculine than anything. Compliments from guys and girls with this, and plus, you know, it's not, I don't see, it's not in department stores or really any other store for that matter. So it's really like strictly online, at least where I found it. So not, the lay person probably hasn't heard about this. So the good thing is you'd probably be unique if you have this one. And I'm telling you now, people are gonna love this. You're gonna get attention, and I could go on and on about this, but I won't be telling you nothing that you probably don't even know or never, that you already know or never heard before yet. So anyway, that's number 3 on my list. It's from the house of Dior, Dior Homme Intense. Bam. Okay, number 2 on my list. This one right here, I love to death. This one right here will give, I like it a little better, Dior Homme Intense. I mean, this will definitely give it, Dior Homme Intense a run for its money as far as how sexy it is, the compliments. Very underrated. I don't really hear a lot about it, but I get compliments from guys as much as I do women with this one, especially like mature women. That's what this countdown's about. It's about, you know, sexy sense for mature guys, man. And I'm telling you right now, mature women love this, and that's from the house of Prada Pour Homme Intense. You know, it's just a more darker, incensey version of the original Prada Pour Homme. That one's the soapy smell. This one right here is like a darker soapy smell. That soap smell from the original Prada you get for like half of the fragrance, about 3-4 hours. But no, 4 or 5 hours after that, that's when it really starts to get incensey. You kind of notice that, you know, dark smell in the beginning, but it really gets stronger towards the dry down. This right here, it's Projection Beast. 2-3 sprays, everybody's gonna smell you. You know, it's gonna last. I get about 8 to 10 hours, 10 hours plus sometimes with this one right here. I love this in the winter. I love it in the fall. You just, I wouldn't wear this in the summer because it's too spicy, it's too dark. It's, you know, it's gonna be taking people out with this one right here. But I'm in love with this fragrance. I will always have this in my collection. It is discounted, so you can probably get a 3.4 for about $52, somewhere around there, give or take. Check out FragranceNet. But, you know, I love this fragrance right here. I can't say enough good things about it. So that's number 2 on my list, and that's from the house of Prada. It's Prada Pour Homme Intense. Okay, number 1 on my list. This right here, Sex in a Bottle. When I first got this, I smelled that department store. I liked the top. I bought a base from that, but when I smelled the dry down on this, I was actually in school and it was the winter. And when it dried down and smelling this in the cold, I couldn't believe how good this stuff was. I mean, I was just so sexy, and just, I could not stop smelling myself. It was just so, like, really, I was in my car just waiting for class to start, and at about 10:15, I was like, damn, like, it just smelled so good. I mean, there's been a lot of reviews done on this. There's been a lot of really high on people's top 10, top 20 lists, and for good reason. And that's from the house of YSL, the flanker to the original L'Homme, and that's YSL's La Nuit de L'Homme. Man of the night, night of the man, whatever it means in French or whatever. But I'm telling you, this right here, this descriptive comments, yeah, like, man, like, yeah, you're delicious on licking neck. I was just, man, the shit that women said to me when I wear this, man, like, seriously. I mean, granted, they're people that I know, but they know that I'm into fragrance. They already think I'm crazy for being a guy into fragrance and all that. But, you know, when I'm wearing something they really like, they let me know. And this one right here, compliment getter to the T. Again, you know, these top 3, Dior Homme Intense, Prada Pour Homme Intense, and La Nuit de L'Homme. I mean, it was really hard to decide between the 3 which one I like better. But this one right here, I do love. I mean, I can't say enough good things about this. You probably heard all about it. So anyway, it's number 1 on my list, La Nuit de L'Homme. Okay, well, thanks for watching my video. Please rate, comment, subscribe. Drop me a line. Let me know what your favorite masculine, sexy fragrances are. Mature fragrances, you know, age 35 plus. So, thanks, subscribers, for sticking around, checking me out. Thanks for all the feedback you guys have been giving me. You give me ideas to do videos.